Hey guys, Matt Goodwin, elitefts.com, equipment sales. We are looking at the brand new American thin bars. What we did on these were we tried to limit the space. So we kind of shrunk these things down, made them as thin as possible. That'll fit just about anybody's hand. The main reason for doing this is obviously give you more clearance. So if you're doing overhead pressing, any kind of a JM press, tricep extension like that, we're not whacking ourselves in the teeth, hitting ourselves in the nose if you got a big schnoz like me. So this kind of helps a lot. So this brings it back down. We're looking at 5 3/4 inch in width on these now. It's basically, again, that your hand's gonna fit in there pretty tightly. And I don't have huge hands, but it's still pretty snug. But what that'll do is it'll take that wobble out of your wrist as well. So it's a little bit more balanced. These bars are gonna range between about 32 to 33 pounds, depending on which one you get. These are all made in USA. These are 83.5 inches long. You're gonna need rackable space between 40 and 55 inches to be able to fit in your rack or your bench on these things. The handles are gonna be about 1.5 inches in diameter, so a little bit thin. They are not knurled. So they are just, trying to keep the cost down on this thing. It is a 2-inch US steel pipe, so you're gonna need specialty collars. I suggest Croc locks, Pro locks, something along those lines to make sure you can get some good collars on these things. The cambered bars that we have here, they're gonna have a 2.5 inch drop. So you're gonna have a 2.5 inch drop this way, or if you flip it around, 2.5 inch drop this way. If you flip it around, you'll have a 2.5 inch board press. So really cool bars, guys. These are really great. This is the American Thin Neutral Grip Cambered Bar. This is the American Thin Angled Press Bar with the camber. Again, all these handles are gonna be pretty much the same as far as distance and width. So outside ones, you're gonna be looking at 30 inch on center, down to 24 inch on center, 16.5, down to 7. So this is the angled grip cambered bar, again with the thin bar that we did. Again, fits nicer in hands, easy to kind of overhead press with. I'm not like jacking my head back or anything like that. Great for, like I said, tricep extensions, anything along those lines. But again, these are the new thin bars, and this one is the cambered angled grip bar. And the third bar in the thin bar family, the American Press Bar, the thin version, is the standard neutral grip, the Swiss bar. Again, this is gonna have your 3 different neutral grip attachments along with an angled grip. Angled grip's really good for tricep extensions, different variations of rows, stuff like that. So again, this one would be the same thing, the thin, the 5 3/4 inch width. This is gonna be the standard Swiss bar for the American Press Bar. And last but not least, we're looking at the thin gridiron bar. This is gonna be more like your football bar. Grips are gonna be angled. Same dimensions, same everything as the last one. Keep in mind with all these are powder coated, so you will get some wear and tear on the sleeves. It's fine, it's normal, it's not gonna hurt your bar. So you will get some of that stripping on there. These are all made in Columbus, Ohio, and we're really excited about these. I think these are gonna be really good and fun bars to use. Again, especially somebody with smaller hands, I'm not gonna take that wobble out of there and really kind of relieve that stress on my wrist. Purchase these bars, go to www.elitefts.com, go to where it says bars and weights, it'll drop down, go to specialty bar category, and they will all fall inside that category. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, mgoodwin@elitefts.net.